Hello and welcome to another episode of my Working with Todoist series. My name is Pullein, and this week I want to show you how I go about setting up my Todoist ready for a new year. Now, over the last couple of weeks, I've gone through how to put your goals and your project plans into Todoist. Now, what I want to do is to put it all together and show you how to get Todoist cleaned up and ready for the new year. So let's get started. Now, before I go any further, I would just like to say, if you do get any value from this video, then please help me by clicking on that like button below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, and you want to get all the latest tips, tricks and news on using Todoist, then please subscribe to my channel. Okay, let me take you into my demo account now, and I will show you how to get Todoist ready for 2022. Okay, so where do we start? Well, the best place to start for those of you doing the time sector system is with your recurring areas of focus. So we're looking at a section in your this week folder. Now, if you're not using the time sector system and you're using a more traditional system, it doesn't really matter. You should still have a recurring areas of focus section or project for those tasks that have meaning to you, are related to your areas of focus and your core work. Now, your core work is the work that pays your income, not the volunteering stuff that you do, but the work that you do that brings in the income, your income. So in here, these are the kind of things that I have in my system: recording my YouTube videos, exercise is related to my health and fitness area of focus, my working with newsletter that goes out every week, which if you haven't subscribed to, you get all my content all in one place every Friday, and a productivity tip, of course. Calling my parents, again, is family and relationships. So all of these are related to either my core work or my recurring areas of focus. Now, when I do an end of year review, I go through these, checking to make sure they are still relevant, and also if these are going to need changing days. Now, I'm exercising pretty much every single day, so that's a given, that's just going to stay. My YouTube videos are recorded every Friday, so that's going to stay. As I go down these, do I want to do my weekly planning session? This has changed around over the years. I used to do it on a Sunday, I used to do it on a Friday night. Now I found the perfect balance is Saturday morning. Calling my parents every weekend, that's going to stay. Do my daily planning, that's done every single day. And as I go down here, I'm checking to make sure, do I want to record my podcasts on write my podcast script on a Tuesday? Do I want to change that to Wednesday? And so on and so forth. So all of these are still relevant. The dates are still fine. They are all recurring, hence the reason recurring areas of focus. So that's the first place that I start. Next place I go is into my routines. I want to check that my routines are still relevant. So I go through these to make sure they are. These are just my daily admin stuff that I do. My Clear My Action This Day folder is related to my email. Content calendar, I update every single day because I need to make sure my content is moving forward every week. And checking my shopping list, which I do every Friday. I'm actually recording this on a Thursday. Unusual for this week, but I want to get it done. These things here, do I do these every week? Yes, I do. Because usually on a Saturday night, I sit down and watch a movie or something. I check the washer fluid because we're in the middle of the winter, so I want to make sure the washer fluid levels are fine. So I do that every Saturday morning. And above and beyond tour page, any concerts in Asia, nothing this year. Probably nothing until later in 2022 either, because of the pandemic is still ongoing. Read books to read list. This is just to keep the books that I've been saving to read later, and so on and so forth. So I'm just checking these off, make sure that they're all fine. Do I need to do anything here? No, everything's fine. Okay, so that's cleared up the recurring tasks that we have generally set up. Now, you may have other recurring tasks somewhere in Todoist, but in your routines and your recurring areas of focus, those are the two places where they should all be recurring. Now, next up, what do you do about tasks that are very old? Now, over the year, you may have picked up quite a few tasks that have been around for a long time. So what I've done here, and I have this filter set up, this is any task that is created in the last older than 6 months. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you the task for this, because this is a really useful filter to save. The filter is created before minus 190 days. That's roughly 6 months. So that's how I have that set up. Now, you can do this for 30 days, 60 days, up to you how many days. For me, it's 6 months. So I create this filter because I use it quite frequently when I do a system review. So I'm going to save that. So for those of you who wanted that one there you go. I'm going to zoom in so you can catch that one. I have to zoom in. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Let's see. Can I zoom in? No, I can't. So, but anyway, it's created before minus 190 days. That will give you roughly 6 months. So when I hit that, I call this filter old tasks. Now, what you're going to find is most of your routines and recurring areas of focus are going to be older than 6 months, hopefully. What I'm looking at is a little bit further down here. And right down at the bottom here, I've got tasks here called this month, in my this month area here. So I want to check this. So next month's seminar, that's been around for 6 months. Is it really important? Now, this is just an example I've given before, but all of these tasks, I'm thinking, well, maybe this seminar is finished. I mean, it could have done. So I can delete it. So you can just go to the 3 dots here, and you can delete the task right there. And all these ones down here are actually out of date. Sort out issue with home Wi-Fi. I mean, that's been around. I've probably done it. And this is what you're going to find. A lot of these tasks that are older than 6 months have actually been done. So you're thinking, well, okay, I may as well get rid of these. And so that's something that you want to be looking at. So all these tasks here, I could theoretically delete. Now, to do a mass delete, you can just hit Command and then click. Command on a Mac, Option, I think it's on, or Control on Windows. Go down there, Shift click, and I've covered them all. And now up here on the top line, you can see here, schedule, move to project. I can make a decision about what I'm going to do about them. If I want to delete them, I click on more and I can hit delete like that. And I can delete 8 tasks and they're all done. Now, everything that's left in here are all routines or recurring areas of focus. Obviously, I don't want to remove those. And now my Todoist is cleaned up. It's ready to go. And that essentially is what you need to do. That's it. You don't necessarily need to do anything else because that filter, the old task filter, is giving you everything that's 6 months or older. Now, you can change this quite easily. I can just go in here. I can actually highlight this here. I can copy it. I can then put that into the search and just change that to, let's say, 60 days. So, 60 days. And that's going to give me, no, let's do that 90 days. So anything older than 3 months, and then hit return. And that's going to give me anything that's older than 90 days. Again, I'm going down to the bottom here. So these have been around for 3 months. What am I going to do with them? Am I going to just get them and say, right, these need sorting out, or am I just going to delete them? So that's another thing that you can do. You can change that as much as you like and just use the search feature. And there you go. That's really all you need to do to get Todoist cleaned up and ready for the new year. Nothing else you really need to do. Just make sure that your recurring areas of focus are still relevant and have got the right date attached to them. Same for your routines. And then go looking for all those old tasks, the ones that have been sticking around that you've ignored or you've completed and just need removing. It's the fastest way to get Todoist cleaned up. And once you've done that, you've got a beautifully set up Todoist ready for the new year. Well, there you go. thank you. Oh, by the way, before we finish, one of the things that you want to be doing also is going into your goals and looking for things that you can actually set up in your recurring areas of focus. So I've got one here, schedule next week's exercise. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to move this to a project. So I'm going to hit move to project, and I'm going to move that to my recurring areas of focus. So for those of you who missed what I did then, you don't have to go into the task here. This is a recurring one. So all I need to do is hit the more task action, which is the 3 dots at the side, go to move to project, and that will give you the section right there, recurring areas of focus. I'm moving that there. I've got another one here, review online courses and update. Again, that one, excuse me, my voice is going. That one's moving, so I'm going to hit that. I'm going to move to project. I'm going to move that to recurring areas of focus. It's related to a goal, so that's all you need to do to get set up with your goals. Well, thank you very much for watching this video, and it just remains for me now to wish you all a very, very productive week. Hello, thank you very much for watching my videos. Now I have something exciting to tell you about. Recently I have developed a brand new time management system. It's a system designed to manage your time in the 21st century. The world has changed a lot over the last 20 years. In fact, it's actually changed a lot this year. And what we need now is a system, a time management system that is very easy to use, easy to maintain, so that you can spend more of your time doing the work. And that's what the time sector system is all about. It's going to change your whole belief system about the way a time management system should work, because this focuses on when you are going to do the task. And let's be honest, it doesn't matter how motivated, inspired, or how urgent something is. If you don't have time to do it, it is never going to get done. And that's what this system is built around, getting your work done, so you can spend more of your time doing the things that you want to do. I hope you join me in this course. The full details of the course are in the show notes below, so please join me, and thank you very much for watching this brief video.